Good morning, everyone, and welcome to International Day of Self-Hugging and my birthday as well. So happy birthday to me. Happy birthday. So 2018, I declared an International Day of Self-Hugging on my birthday. Just felt a bit cheeky, and it's like, why not? So here we are a few years later. And getting to this point where the energy of self-hugging and the self-hug technique in particular is really gaining momentum. And it is a technique that I was gifted back in about 2015. And it was created because I asked two questions. So if we need 4 hugs a day for survival, 8 hugs a day for maintenance, and 12 hugs a day for growth, how do we get those? How can we get those amounts of hugs? Not many people get 12 hugs a day. Mothers, young lovers. Yeah. And then the other question was, then if you hug someone else for 20 seconds or longer and it activates your happiness hormones, your oxytocin, then if you hugged yourself, would the same thing happen? So they were the two things that were running around in my mind the day I was walking down Newcastle. And over time, I just experimented with different handholds and came up with self-hug technique. And it's simple, it's practical, it takes, anywhere. For me, I can actually get myself centered, present in about 3 seconds. I just go like that now. I haven't even got to really put my fingers in the place. So this is because I've been practicing for, 7 years now. The interesting thing, though, was I had a mentor called Anne Alexson, and she said to me, are you doing it yourself? And it was like, well, I didn't for a while. And it was, oh my gosh. So I realized in that moment that all the things that I've been doing as a practitioner, I've been doing for my clients and for other people, and not gifting things to myself. So that's what I want you to consider today. Where are you giving to others and not allowing yourself to receive your gifts and talents and abilities for yourself? Where are you not allowing yourself to nurture and love you? So I've been looking at the self-hug technique from a hug perspective for a long time now. And what I realized in the last few weeks is hugging is really about self-loving. So self-hugging is about self-loving. And I have a saying, self-hugging, the way to self-loving, the way to self-healing. And that is true. And that's still my premise for the self-hug technique. But now we're in this time where we have to really step up and love ourselves even more. And the self-hug technique is a simple, practical, easy way to do that. And the other thing I say is, do you have to love yourself to hug yourself, or hug yourself to love yourself? It's like, which comes first? You have to love yourself enough to actually take the time several times a day to actually do something that's very, very simple, and we're going to go through it in a minute. Or do you have to actually just say, well, I'm just going to do this, and this is the thing that's going to create more and more self-love in my life, because it's a simple practice that so connects you with your body, your soul and your body like connect, and there's this alignment, and that's what we need. We need this mind, body, and alignment. Mind, body, soul alignment. And that's where love resides. When those three things are all in alignment, then we are in this divine space of pure love, pure joy, pure bliss. So, did I push the record? Yes, I did. Oh my gosh, that's really good. So why self-hug? So self-hugging is the finger placements activate the vagus nerve, which is the largest nervous system in the body, which regulates your heart, your lungs, your diaphragm. And when you're touching these special points, then it just stimulates that vagus nerve to relax. And what that does in that relaxation is allow, because you're nurturing and loving yourself, thinking of a beautiful hug you've had with somebody else and how that makes you feel delicious and connected, and you just feel good in your body. So this is what the self-hug technique does. And people have said to me, Oh, but it's not the same. No, it's not the same. In a way, it's better because it's you loving you. And that's where we need to go. We need to get to that place where we are just so in love with ourselves. And don't get me wrong, I'm still a work in progress in this department as well. So hugging others is fabulous, and I do it regularly. But hugging yourself, loving yourself, taking the time to do this for yourself several times a day is just invaluable. So you can self-hug on the loo first thing in the morning. That's what I do on the loo, and I'm hugging myself. When you're sitting at red traffic lights, when you are sitting at your desk waiting for your computer to boot up, when you're waiting for your coffee, put your hands on the rails of your shopping trolley when you're in line waiting. Like, there is so many micro minutes, seconds where you can actually just take time for you, and it's just a breath, and it's just doing this, and voila, you are just in that place of peaceful presence like that. And yes, it is, I call it a daily practice. So let's get practicing, shall we? So if you can take your glasses off, then that is really beneficial. If you need them to actually see me, I'll talk you through it. But if you can actually do it without your glasses, that's good. So number one is start with this part of your thumb and place it up behind your ear, in that little groove behind your ear, right up in there. So then we put our first finger where your ear meets your head, and then your two fingers in your temple, that little indentation that's there. And then your little finger can go this corner of your eye, or even actually in there. And then the base of your thumb, that fatty part, just put it underneath your chin, put all your fingers in place, but lie your fingers flat, okay? So just make sure your fingers are nice and flat. Tip your head over like you're giving yourself a nice big squishy hug. And then your other hand you can put on your heart chakra. You can pop it under on your solar plexus, but I actually like to put it around, cupping my boob, around on my wrist, so I can rest my elbow on it. So that's what I like to do. And then you close your eyes and take your breath, big deep breath from your perineum up to your crown, nice big slow breath up. And on the out breath, relaxing even more as you take that breath back to your perineum, breathing up again, all the way to the crown, and relaxing even more. Let your shoulders drop, let your body sink into the chair, and taking that third breath up, all the way to the crown, relaxing even more as you take that breath back down to your perineum, and bringing that breath now up into your heart space. Ah, beautiful. Now, pop your attention where your hand connects with your face and where your face connects with your hand. Just be aware. Just be aware that this is the connection place for your body and soul to meet. And just allow yourself to be totally present with yourself, in your body, with your body, and just feel what's going on within your body. What are you feeling? What sensations are you experiencing? And just remember to breathe. And I know I get drunk on hugs with other people, and I get a little bit drunk when I'm self-hugging as well. So what I want you to do now is just envisage a wall, big long wall, brick wall, going as far as you can see either direction, covered in bougainvillea or roses, whatever you would like. And in that wall, there is a gate to your secret garden. Just find the gate, may or may not have a key, push open the door, and walking through into a magical garden. And just view that garden, the plants, the trees, the flowers, the birds. And what you see is a pathway off to your left, pathway off to your right, and one straight ahead. So I want you to take the pathway to your right first. Walking down there, there's a cave down there, and it's covered in big, thick perspex. And in that cave, whatever it looks like, is your critical mind, your judgmental self. And what you're going to say is, thank you so much. I no longer need your assistance. And then walk away. Back up the path to the gate, and then taking the left-hand path, walking up there now, and just see in front of you this little girl skipping down towards you. She's dressed in a beautiful little dress. Your angels and guides may be there surrounding her. And she comes up to you, and you sweep her up into your arms, and you twirl her around, and you give her a big hug, and you say, hello. My name's Lily, what's yours? Or my name's Sheree, what's yours? Or Kimberly. And she may say the same name, she may say something else. So just give her a big hug and say, you are wonderful and beautiful and lovable just the way you are. And I love you with all the love in the universe. And you are very, very safe. And give her an extra squeeze, and then send her up, say, off you go and play now. Send her out into the garden to just enjoy the wonderment of life, of nature. As you walk back to the gate, and you're walking back out the gate, and just take a deep breath and feel yourself back on the chair. Beautiful. And you can either stay in that position or put your hand down, as we're going to go off the planet now and do the meditation to take you out, hugging the world to healing. So just taking a deep breath. And just, I'm going to guide you all the way out and all the way back. Just allow your body to stay nice and relaxed. And just be aware of the room you're in, and just expand your energy out to fill the room like you would be blowing up a balloon. And then expand your energy out. Just know you're doing it. You haven't got to do anything, you're just doing it. Expand your energy out as big as the house you're in, as big as the yard. Just know you're doing it. Any resistance, just let it go. As big as the suburb you're in, expanding out even further in all directions. As big as the city you're in, as big as the state you're in, and just expanding out even more. As big as the country you're in, going all the way to Africa and South America, and all the way around the world. So you're actually wrapping your arms now around Mother Earth. Just allow your heart to open, allow your crown to open, and allow golden energy to flood through your crown, through your heart, and out to the planet and all upon her. You need this beautiful, pure, divine love. Just see it flowing out your hands, gifting the earth, gifting all the people upon the earth, this beautiful, gentle, soft, golden energy of love. Just allow it to flow. Whatever it looks like for you. Just know that this is a way you can make a difference to the planet with this simple little visualization. Golden, golden, beautiful, warm energy surrounding the planet, like a warm blanket, like a warm hug. As you go, hugging the world to healing. Opening your heart, gifting, showering the planet. Wow, you're doing amazing, 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 amazing things. Raising the vibration of the planet. Wow. So what I want you to do now is just allow yourself to float off the surface of the planet. Just float up and just look down, Mother Earth, and all upon her with eyes of love. Knowing that you have just contributed to raising the love quotient on the planet as we move towards the new earth frequencies of love and joy, peace and harmony and abundance for all. Now I'm just going to bring you back. So just allowing yourself to come back to the surface of the planet, back to halfway around the earth. Coming back to your country, coming back to your state, coming back to your city, back to your suburb, back to your house, back to the room you're in. Back to the seat that you're sitting in. And opening your eyes when you're ready. And clap your hands, stomp your feet, have a drink of water. Welcome, Christine. This is a delight having you here, my love. That is beautiful. So, wow. Would anyone like to unmute and comment on how that felt for them? What feeling and sensations you may have felt or not? That's okay.
So good to see you here. And I saw it last minute and I jumped on, but just got that last bit with sending the love out. And that was just the warmth. I could feel the radiation. It was just so beautiful.
It's very, very potent group of women we've got here, Christine. It's so delightful to see you. Thank you. Thank you.
It reminded me of the International Hug Day that we had in Newcastle.
Yes, and you were there at Bar Beach. I remember that was 2018. That was really special. Right. Were you there, Kim? Were you there, Kim? No. Yeah, it was very special. But we could do a one-on-one, Christine, catch up and go through the self-hug with you again. That would be really awesome. Awesome. Because I know you have loved that since day dot. It has been fabulous. So what I'm planning to do one of these calls once a week. I'd love to do it every day, but that might be just a bit too much. So I have created the self-hug technique group on Messenger. So if you would like to be added to that group for reminders, then please just send me a direct message and I'll add you into that group. So I've been focusing on hug therapy as my thing. And this week it's like switching and it's like, wow, is it hug therapy or is it love therapy, and it's like, this is really like, so it's really got me really thinking about, like our body is the vehicle for our soul to experience life here on planet Earth. So as hug's the vehicle for the self-love, for the love to come through. So maybe I've had it back to front all these years. So I've got lots to ponder here about moving forward. So that's really exciting. So yeah, really, really interesting. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the meditation and hugging ourselves, to love ourselves, to heal ourselves. I know, and as I said, I've been doing this for 7 years now, and the depth of connection, the depth of tenderness and self-love that I can get to now when I practice it and allow myself. And this is the thing. We've got to allow ourselves to love ourselves. So so everything and anything whatsoever that's not allowing ourselves to love ourselves as we are. I have a spiritual mentor here, and she says that we are valuable because we exist, because we came here, for no other reason. You are worthy and deserving because you came here, for no other reason. No other reason other than that you exist. So all the programming that we have to do with not valuing ourselves, not loving ourselves, thinking that we're not worthy and deserving, and everything else that we can fit under that, will you all please release, relinquish, give it up, and let it go now, please? Say yes. Yes. So take a breath. So delete all that out of the cellular memory, shift it all out of the neural pathways, releasing all of that and all of that and all of that and everything that is. Oh my gosh, we could be here for a week. And all of that and everything that is, and all of that and everything that is, and all of that and all of that and all of that. All right. So one of the things I know is when you release or have a big healing, that you need to fill yourself up. So just close your eyes, and we're going to quickly see a beautiful swirling, millions of particles of fine fairy dust swirling around the top of your crown. That can be one color or multicolor, and on all of those particles of fine fairy dust, there's love and peace and harmony and joy and value and respect and nature and all the words that you would like. Love, of course, joy, bliss, ecstasy, all the words, and add words that you'd like to add. And so as you take a deep breath, and you can do this meditation anytime, you just open your crown and allow those particles of fine fairy dust just to swirl down through your body, moving into all the cells, creating space for all of this beautiful love. And at the same time, it's moving out. So as it comes in, just see this gray matter just moving down. So as it moves down, it's pushing this gray stuff out the soles of your feet and allowing Mother Earth to change, transform, and transmute that with total ease, total ease, total ease. Just allowing that fine fairy dust to go all the way to the tips of your fingers and the tips of your toes. And if there's any left over, just gift it to Mother Earth, because she can have more of that as well. So there you go. So taking a deep breath and opening your eyes. And that's one of my favorite meditations, that one. That's so simple, and you can do it anytime. Fabulous. So I look like hug therapy and self-love therapy. It's like, am I a self-love therapist or a self-hug therapist? So either. I think it's both. So yeah, so I'm going to start doing sessions again soon when I get a little bit more clarity around that. I am so grateful for each of you being here, and thank you for my birthday wishes. Happy birthday to me. And it's 10 o'clock, and I'm here at my daughter's place. So we're off to, we're getting my grandson from school early, and we're going to have lunch somewhere. And then I'm having an ice bath birthday party tonight. So Really good, really, really good. So just know that you are loved and loving and lovable, and I love each and every one of you, and I'm just sending you all this beautiful, beautiful hug from my heart directly to yours, and I'm just so grateful for you, and blessings, everyone. Thank you. And as I said, if you want to go in the group, let me know, because I'll be posting the recording as well. So you'll be able to watch it again if you so desire. Okay. Well, blessings, everyone. Bye now. Bye.
Happy birthday.
Thanks, Kristen. Bye,
Amazing.
Kimberly.
Huge hug to you too.
Thank you. Thank you, Cherie, for being here. And Lily, Eliane Lily is coming to my birthday party. So Cherie and Lily are in Darwin. So they're my
Fantastic.
friends up here. I'm so grateful.
I'll be with you in spirit, and when I get the shivers, I know what's happening.
Okay, sounds good, Christine. Lots of love. Bye. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Thanks, Cherie.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.